Alright guys, third video. A lot of people have been asking for range and accuracy between the two, and we're going to make sure we get it to you. Name's Dion.
Nick.
And right now, right here in the middle are our SBR builds that we decided to go ahead and do a testing for the range and accuracy between the Inferno and Reaper. He has the Gen 2 Inferno installed in his SBR build, whereas I got the Reaper installed in mine. Nick, tell them about your hop-up barrel combination that you got set up in there.
Alright, so I got a 363 Mad Bull 603 tight bore in mine with a stock Crytac hop up from my STP that I got a few weeks ago. I love that hop up; it's pretty good, so I'm gonna stick with it. I got a just a regular Combat Machine body SR with some furniture from the SR for my SRL that I had it in, with a just ACOG foam filled suppressor and Vulcan ATS stock.
Alright, my SBR build, I got a 363 6.03 GCI barrel. I have the stock G&G hop-up bucking and S-hop placed on it. I got a ACOG on there as well. Some parts from my original SRL Combat Machine, like the grip, and I also have the MOE stock as well. I know, I love the grip.
It's an amazing grip.
Yeah,
that's what G&G got that right.
Yeah. So for the test, to make sure everything's all standardized, we are going to be using 0.4 HPADs. We're going to make sure our shots are stable. We got a Harrison bipod sitting right here. Range-wise, we're going to be shooting probably from where we're sitting. We'll have a target out about 200 feet just to show the range, how far you can get up there. And when we do our accuracy testing, I got these makeshift targets right here. That way you can actually see the groupings shot out at 150, 200 feet. Hell, we might even do one at 100 feet just to show the groupings at the varying distances. So we'll be able to get that situated. I'm trying to think of. Oh, also, to make sure that neither one of us is using higher joules and everything, we're both sitting at 1.5 joules, which is right under the Third Coast Airsoft regulations for riflemen at 1.56 joules. Since we're both going to Series Viking 2, go ahead and have both rifles set for that weight. However, we're using 1.5 at 0.4s, so we are probably right around 1.4 for the 0.32s that they allow, that they use to chrono. So we're still under regulations. We should still be under regulations, so we'll get it started. Alright, 0.4 gram BBs. We got wind out here right now. If you're able to see it in the background, see the tree pushing towards us and towards the right. So we got to sit here and compensate for it. So we're gonna do our best with it. Here's Nick with his Inferno.
Yeah.
200 feet shot using HPA 0.4 gram BBs.
Alright.
Go ahead, man. I'll help you spot. Man, you're going just to the left.
Oh, that was the stand.
Yep. Nice. To the left. Nice. One more.
Let's give one more.
Yeah.
And now the wind's not kicking in, so I can point it straight. A little bit low.
Okay, cool.
Alright. So it's a little bit iffy.
Yeah, but we're fighting against the wind out there. Even with heavier weights, once you get to a certain point, the joules are pretty much low.
Yeah.
And the wind can take it and do whatever with it.
Yeah. So, also, then again, it's also a sort of a, I found all these parts around my house to build it, so it still needs some more tuning.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's a newer build I made.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah. Alright, now it's time for my build. Use it with the Reaper, HPA 0.4 gram BBs. Make sure I get my stuff zoomed. Sit up right.
A little bit low to the left. A little bit high to the left.
That was like right there too.
It was very close. It was about an inch. Just literally an inch to the left. A little bit to the right. You're on it. A little bit to the left. You're on. Yep. 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 A little bit right and high. A little bit, literally just to the right of it.
Fell short.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just to the right a little bit. Right. Over. Right.
Under.
Yeah. Under to the right. Over to the right.
I'm like right when I'm about to shoot, I see the wind picking up from the back.
Yeah. And also these misses, like most of these misses are like by an inch. So it's all
yeah, it's literally
all in the sighting and the wind at this point.
And plus at 200 feet.
A lot can happen 200 feet. It's
Yep.
going over. Hey, if that would have been a person, you would have hit him multiple times by now.
Yeah.
Just quite a bit over there. Just to the right.
Yeah. Definitely. Like, we'll grab the bucket and like show it comparing, you know, like our body size.
So yeah, as you can see, I'm a relatively thin person, and this bucket is smaller than my torso. And you know, those misses were maybe, if there were any misses on that Reaper, it was probably a couple inches to the right, a couple inches to the left, down and up. And at that rate, I would have been hit. Like
Even with the Inferno, it's the same way.
And also with gear pouches off on my left and right side, I would have definitely been hit. And
Yeah.
also with the Inferno, pretty close too.
Yeah, I think the only factors that came out past this far, because we are literally way out here. So beyond 100 feet, we're fighting against Mother Nature. We got the wind blowing out here, you know, the backspin giving out on it. Even with using 0.4 BBs, you know, that's a lot can happen, especially with that distance. So, all right, well, we'll take our stuff, head down to the field, and we'll actually get some accuracy testing in there, like we usually do on Sundays. Yeah, it's sitting on the corner of the maze.
So didn't see that. Get up a little closer on it. Right, have a little bit more stable shooting position. Definitely got a few hits off on it.
Got it.
Oh shit, I thought I hit it like multiple.
You did. Nice. Did I? we finished doing all the range testing and the accuracy shots, and they really do stand out. One thing that we had to sit here and go against, which kind of makes it much better, especially in milsim scenarios, is we had to face the windage big time, because right when we started shooting, the wind picked up, so we had to sit here and kind of compensate for it all and everything like that. So tell them about how your accuracy shots went, because the range test is one thing, but to actually show groupings, in a particular spot, it makes a damn difference.
Yeah, definitely. So my groupings were generally, they're pretty close, and it's nice for an open bolt setup.
That's actually hybrid.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But I was getting right around the center of the target, which is, this target's about just a little bit less than head size. So, and it was from a position that we normally have a lot of people peek from at this field. And so yeah, mine were generally right around the center.
Yeah.
But they were not as good as Dion's.
Yeah, like if you could look towards the center, I actually have 3 shots placed right in there in the center.
Which I still am unsure how that even happened.
Yeah, like in the video as well, you can see us hitting.
Hey.
Yeah, post bolt. You much more consistent shots. You've got that much better groupings. But they both can do the same thing. Like, this thing is about as big as a head, as a regular size headshot. So to have it sitting in the corner the way we had it, at an angle,
Through bushes
on top of that, and we were able to still hit these targets, that's still pretty good. I just have the tighter groupings than he does. I'm still surprised I got 3 on
I
shot.
don't even know how you did that. I'm starting to think that's just luck at that point. That's crazy. But still, all your other hits you got more hits on target. I believe you got more hits on target than me.
Yeah.
Closer.
Yeah, I got much smaller groupings because I'm more on the top half.
I'm
Like
kinda
one flyer, you're more,
everywhere.
Yeah. Like, especially trying to shoot it from in the bushes. Like I was barely able to see this.
Yeah. For me, the gold paint kind of shot, stood out, so I knew where I was aiming. So
Yeah, it didn't shine out so much for me. On top of that, I'm a lefty, so me shooting right-handed, it put me at a disadvantage because I'm just not. I'm comfortable with it, but it's not my go-to style of shooting. I'll definitely try to do left hand unless I absolutely need to do right-handed. So I was a little off, but once we started hitting the metal, so I started getting an idea of where it was all hitting and everything. That's when the target started being defined and stuff like that. And we always get people sitting, like you said, we get people sitting at that spot for some game modes, just because they think the bush is right there, and so they can sit here and shoot. But from where we were standing, that's a perfect vantage spot for us, trying to make sure that they're not going to get in or flanking wise. I'll definitely have it on YouTube or on Google Earth. In fact, probably after this, I'll probably bring out my laptop and we'll take a look at the shots and see actually how far we were from hitting this target, and then we can do measurement from here out for when we get our range shots, because our BBs were actually going past our actual target.
Way past.
Yeah. I was getting frustrated trying to hit it, but couldn't get mad because we had the wind and all that stuff. So overall, man, you think they could do the same?
I definitely like the Reaper a little bit better though. The Reaper, closed bolt, more consistent. Overall, just a great engine.
Yeah, and this is just one style that we have. We just had our SBRs, so they're more towards carbines and rifleman styles, where you'll probably want a little bit more accuracy with it versus further rounds downrange. Different platforms or different classes per se.
Plus, it'll compensate for your shorter barrels. If you want to run a shorter barrel setup, it'll probably compensate a little bit having that closed bolt setup versus open bolt. But then again, for your your full auto indoor play, a lot
Support
of
gunners.
definitely support gunners, yeah.
What other classes I could think of as far as just short
Speed
barrels.
softers.
Yeah.
Definitely, Reaper's not the way to go if you're a speed softer.
Reaper's not the way to go if you're more about technical. Like, just the way you got to make sure the dwell and all that stuff is set. You know, the Reaper's more, you know, strict on what type of barrel hop up setup you can do. Whereas the Inferno's, you know, you could probably throw something in there and you'll get, you know, a decent result versus the Reaper. You kind of want to make sure you know what you're doing.
As you see, my accuracy wasn't a lot worse than. But then again, I also am not the most tech smart person. Yeah, I'm just learning. Dion's been doing it for years, so that also helps him, you know, on his builds.
Yeah. So, yeah, if y'all have any questions or comments, you know, post them down, you know, in the comment section or anything like that. I'll have this video posted up on YouTube and everything. Man, the sun is in my eyes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I should have put on my iPro. It's freaking blazing. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys. We'll do more testing if people want more testing. We have no problem, you know, coming out here on a Sunday. You know, we didn't have anybody out here today, so it was a good time to actually do this without having to be interrupted, and we got it all done in one day.
Hey, you know, maybe at some point we could do SBR testing. With,
Oh yeah.
SBR uppers.
Yeah, since we're gonna have multiple uppers, so then we can actually make a short barrel setup, and then do like go inside buildings, clear them out, and stuff like that. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Y'all have a good one. Woo, it's hot.
Yeah, I'm ready to go out of the sun.